Hi everyone, so today I've got something a bit different for you. It's a series, well it's not really a series, but two videos that are on the same theme and are going together. What I'm going to be doing for you is doing two looks inspired by the new film that's coming out, Snow White and the Huntsman. I've been lucky enough to be sent this, which is a makeup collection inspired by the film by a brand called Dalla Palma. I think that's how you say it anyway. And this is a range that's new to Tesco's. So Tesco sent me this, and yeah, as you can see, a collection inspired by Snow White and the Huntsman. I don't think this is sort of officially affiliated with the film, but it's inspired by it nonetheless. So then inside you've got a mirror, and you can see my rather rubbish filming setup there. And then here we've got 6 eyeshadows. These top 3 are like metallics, and the bottom 3 are more matte. A red lipstick here, and a black eyeliner pencil. So what I've been asked to do is create 2 looks for you, one inspired by Snow White and one inspired by the Evil Queen. So that's what I'll be doing for you today. So this first video is going to be the Snow White inspired look. I've got it on at the moment. It's just really subtle, simple, glowy look. Because in the trailers that I've seen for the film, Kristen Stewart seems to have quite really simple makeup. She's supposed to be sort of like young and innocent and things like that. And then the Evil Queen makeup is going to be sort of more sculpted, darker, more bronzy. Sort of the type of makeup similar to what is worn by Charlize Theron in the trailer, and also a bit of my own ideas in there. So I hope you keep watching, hope you enjoy the videos, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use some primer, and I'm using the Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer, because my skin's a little bit uneven at the moment. It's quite dry, and as you can probably see, coming out with a few blemishes in a moment. Okay, as this is the Snow White look, and she's supposed to have really fair skin, I'm going to use my palest foundation, which is the Dainty Doll foundation, and I'm going to apply it with this, which is the Cosmopolitan sponge. I don't know the quite name, but it's like the Cosmopolitan version of the Beauty Blender sponge. I've just got a new one because I love this, but my old one's getting a bit bedraggled now. So anyway, stop talking and apply this. Obviously, if you've got darker skin, there's nothing to stop you doing this look just with foundation that suits your skin tone more, but as I'm pale, you know, I may as well go with the whole, what was it, skin white as snow that Snow White's supposed to have. The whole point of this look though is that not that it's sort of pale, but that it's going to be kind of nice and glowy and fresh looking. So just using the sponge to bounce the foundation onto my skin. I much prefer using one of these sponges than using a brush, because I've got dry skin. I find that a brush a lot of the time just tends to make my skin look worse, because it kind of like exfoliates the skin as I'm putting my foundation on, and then I end up all flaky and nasty. So then I'm just going to use a tiny bit more, and the pointy side just to get all around my nose and stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to apply my concealer. I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix. Okay, so that's it for my skin. I'm not going to powder or anything because I want this to be quite a dewy, fresh look. So next I'm going to do my eye makeup. So first I'm going to sort out my eyebrows. And I'm going to use one of the colours from the palette from this. I'm going to the palette for the first time. I'm going to use this dark one here, which is called Battleground. It is quite a dark colour, but obviously my hair is not black like Snow White's hair is supposed to be, but I thought I will go with the dark eyebrows all the same. Kristen Stewart seems to have quite strong, kind of striking eyebrows, both in the film and sort of generally in real life, so this is going to kind of make the look a bit stronger, because sort of Snow White and the Huntsman, as you've probably seen the trailers, isn't sort of the typical Snow White story. I think she's supposed to be sort of like a fighter and leading some kind of rebellion, maybe? I don't know, it's quite difficult to tell what's going on from the trailers, but she's in armour and has a sword and things like that, so she's got a bit of a stronger look for that. So right, that's dropping stuff everywhere. That is my eyebrows done. I'm using quite pale shades and I want them to stand out properly, so I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk as an eyeshadow base, just so they've got something to sort of stick onto, to stay on, and also a background so they show up a bit more. So I'm just going to apply this randomly onto my eyelid and then just blend it out with my finger. And I know it looks quite sort of white at the moment, but this does blend out pretty, can be pretty sheer. And I'm going to take that all the way up to the eyebrow, and then just a little bit down on the outside, and same on the other eye. I really like those NYX pencils. I think I've got about 4 different colours, and they're really, really good eyeshadow bases, and also really good just on their own for a really quick and easy look, especially if you get one of the sort of darker ones, you can blend it out for a really easy smoky eye look. Okay, so that's that done. I look a little bit like a clown at the moment, I think. Anyway, I'm waffling. So next I'm going to go back to the palette, and first I'm going to use this one up here, which is a kind of shimmery creamy white. I don't know if that's going to pick up on the camera properly. Is it? Am I in shot? Yeah. And this one's called Snow. So I'm just going to take this one on a fluffy blending brush. This is a Sigma blending brush, a little one of the ones that comes free when you buy other stuff from them. And I'm going to apply this all over the eye, above the crease, up to the brow bone. And then next, for on the eyelid, I'm going to take the next one along here, which is a shimmery golden colour, and it's called Shield. And I'm going to take this on, sort of, I don't really know how you'd explain this, kind of a less fluffy, less blending brush, but not like a really hard one. I'm going to put this all over the eyelid and into the crease and blend it into the snow colour. So next I'm going to take just a tiny bit of this dark brown shimmery shade here, which is called Mirror Mirror, on a pencil brush. It's the teensiest, tiniest bit, and just put it really, really close along the lash line. I'm going to take the same colour, just a little bit under the outside of the bottom lid. Okay, so when I've done that, next I'm going to take a sort of light coloured eyeliner. This one is by Max Factor and it's in Natural Glaze. I got this in Austria. I'm not sure if you can get it in the UK. I haven't looked, but I'm sure there's something really similar. And I'm just going to line a waterline with this, and then slightly tick it out on the outside between the eyelids. And that just gives you sort of more of a wide awake, bright-eyed look. Really love this, I use it every day. Okay, now I'm just going to apply a tad more of the really light colour Snow. To show you again, this sparkly one here, on the tear duct, and just bringing it under there. just to brighten up the eye and open it up a little bit more. And now I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm not going to use sort of a really volumizing or dark black one because I want this to look to be quite fresh and natural. So I'm using this, which is the Look Stretch Factor mascara, and this is actually in brown black. It's got a brush, you probably can't see it there. It's longer bristles on one side and shorter than the other, so I'm going to use the longer ones for my upper lashes here. And then I'm going to use the shorter side to just pop a little bit on my lower lashes, just to give a sort of bigger, wider-eyed effect. Okay, brilliant, that's the eyes done. Now back to the skin, and what I'm going to do is apply just a tiniest bit of a pink blusher. Now this is a Dainty Doll blusher, and it is in number 2. Sorry, looking at it funny because unfortunately it's a bit smashed. Well, it's very smashed, but it's still usable. All across my cheeks. Just to give it a bit of a flush, but without too much colour. This is quite a neutral, if not shimmery look. This is a really pretty blush. It's just got the tiniest bit of shimmer in. It's a really pretty pink colour. Lovely. And then one of my absolute all-time favourite products. I'm going to use the Gemma Kid Dewy Glow All Over Radiance Cream. I'm just going to use my fingers for this because I find it easiest. And I'm going to just pat some of this. It's a highlighter, pretty much, just along the tops of my cheekbones. And then taking it up just to join onto the brow highlight on the other side. And then to finish off, I'm going to use the red lipstick that came with the kit, but I'm not going to use it sort of straight on because I don't want it to be really harsh. I'm going to use it as a lip stain. So I'm just going to use some on my finger and then pat it on. So there we go, there's the finished look, inspired by Snow White from Snow White and the Huntsman. It's quite a fresh look, quite simple, quite neutral, but still a bit shimmery. I hope you've enjoyed this. Watch the next video to see my Evil Queen inspired look. And I'll see you soon. Bye!